Lil Woody gives a gang lesson to the prosecutor, claims Thug snitched on him, his lawyer is suspended, and more in this episode of YSL Trial Highlights Day 110. Lil Woody's lawyer was suspended and the judge finds him a new one.
I was told that Mr. Milnick been suspended and I don't want to speak without my attorney.
Yeah, that was brought to our attention fairly recently as well. The thing is, he's going to be suspended for 6 months from practicing. It doesn't have anything to do with this case. Do you have another attorney that you want to engage, or would you like for me to find a volunteer, basically?
I would like for you to find one.
All right. Well, I had already the public defender's office had been in contact with me to try to find somebody without a conflict, and they have found somebody named Charles Engelberger.
The YSL prosecutor tests Lil Woody after he implies that his deceased friend was involved.
Why would you tell on Shannon and not on Threat when you're talking about the murder of Donovan Thomas?
I'm gonna protect Threat.
Why would you make up anything on Shannon when you said to the police, those are your friends, even though they're pretty boys? So why would you make it up and not tell the police about Threat?
The thing is, if a person ain't do it, they ain't do it. So no matter what I tell the police, they didn't do it. So I ain't gotta be like, okay, I'm telling the truth by saying they did it. Okay, they didn't do it, so the police can't lock them up for something they didn't do. But if I say Threat did it and Threat actually did it, then it's a different story.
Are you telling us that Threat did it?
I ain't said Threat did nothing.
So did Threat kill Donovan?
I don't know.
Are you now bringing anything about Threat because he's deceased and now can't come in here and defend himself with whatever it is that you're saying?
I'm up here to tell the truth.
Lil Woody claims Thug snitched on him in a song, and what he does goes to the grave with him.
Everybody was telling me that Thug had put out the song Halftime. The police targeted me again. That's why they got me the next day. I was mad. I was like, damn, this nigga telling on me, putting me in his song. So I was mad at him, and I started plotting against him. I didn't like the simple fact that he was saying stuff that it had nothing to do with him in his song. Like, why is you rapping about what I'm doing in the streets?
When did the song Halftime come out?
Man, this song was old, but when he put it out, the police started making it seem like it was a new song.
Is Halftime the only song that mentions your name?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why do you believe that the song made police started coming after you?
Just what the investigator told me.
What did the investigators tell you?
I don't know.
So is it your testimony that the investigator said, hey, because your name is in the song, we're now coming after you?
What I do go to the grave with me, you hear me?
Lil Woody apologizes to the court reporter and makes the prosecutor laugh.
Everyone was wondering where Thug had went, but Thug had already left by the time the police came.
See, even you fell for it. You take the little bit of truth that I tell and put it with all the bullshit that I said. Like you said, the details of it, that really took place, but you trying to put that with all the fairy tales that I done made up.
So what part took place? The actual shooting at the gambling house?
I don't know. I didn't never see somebody shooting at us. But if the police question me, I'm trying to convince them that I know what I'm talking about. So it's easy to say, shell kill. If I say I seen him do it, why y'all don't like him up charge for it? I'm trying to convince the police that I know what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm so sorry. She frustrating me. You ready? Alright, I'm trying to convince the police that I know what I'm talking about. And the only way I can do that is telling them something that I know that they know. So if I tell them this gambling house got shot up and these people did it, they'll go for all the other bullshit that I'm trying to cover up. You feel me? Okay.
Lil Woody gives the prosecutor a gang lesson.
I was a 30 deep gang member. You can't say I was a YSL gang member. YSL was never considered a gang. Y'all making it a gang.
When you responded, I didn't go back to Inglewood because I hang with Thug and I'm YSL. Did you say I'm part of YSL, the record label?
So listen, it's not a gang. A gang is everybody right here and everybody. You can't put Crips and Bloods together and say this is a gang. Because if the Crips and Bloods get into it and everybody that's saying that, you know, they YSL, they got to pick what they gonna choose. You can't say, like when I was down the road and then people like, oh, that's Woody. He be with Young Thug. And the Bloods like, well, he not Blood. And then the Crips like, well, this. So when they get in, it don't make sense. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all in here trying to make something more than what it is. It's not.